Hello, so today we're going to talk about AIM's DOCK Audit app. The DOCK Audit app is a way of requiring a quality inspection, final inspection on the shipping dock of product before it can be shipper updated. This audit is performed after labels are scanned into a ship order, but it provides the ability to block a shipper update until a DOCK audit has been completed. Another important thing to add is DOCK audit doesn't tell you what you're auditing for. It just suggests that you need to audit that line item of that shipper. So again, this is perfect for like a GP12 situation where you want to audit for the right GP12 paperwork to be on the bin, or perhaps a prototype part build where you're auditing that extensive paperwork is on the bin. At this point, DOCK audit is not perfect for quality alerts. It really doesn't tell you what you're auditing the item for so much as that you need to audit the item. This option can be turned on by blanket order and within a blanket order, but it also can be turned on for an individual item number. If you want to get all blankets for that item number, simply go into the item number and find it. And if you modify in the general mode on the item master, you will see Set DOCK Audit. If I click Set DOCK Audit, it asks, do I want to flag all blanket orders for this item number? And I will say yes. And it tells me which blankets have been marked with DOCK Audit. I can also set all orders for a given destination in a similar manner. If I go to Orders, and if I go to File Maintenance Destination, if I go to the destination, I go to the Shipping tab, and I modify here, I will again get a Set DOCK Audit option. If I set DOCK Audit here, it asks, do I want to flag all blankets for that destination? I will again say yes, and again it'll show me all the different orders that have been flagged for DOCK Audit because they are going to that given destination. What those two options are really doing is flagging individual blanket orders. If I find my blanket order and blanket part detail, and if I go to the second tab, the Shipping tab data, I will see that the DOCK Audit indicator has been set to yes. This means that I can individually set the DOCK Audit indicator on an individual blanket detail level if desired. So I do not need to do everything to a destination or everything for an item number. I could also do individual blanket order details. The three options for DOCK Audit indicator are legacy, which is blank or no, and then yes. Once a blanket order detail has been set to yes, all future ship orders will require the DOCK audit to occur. It's important to know that ship orders created before setting the DOCK audit to yes do not require a DOCK audit. So if you have any open shippers or ship orders and you change the DOCK audit setting of the blanket to yes, it will not retroactively affect those ship orders. So I've created a shipper for this item which requires DOCK audit. Nothing changes in the AIM Mobility shipping portion of this process. You can still see the shipper. You can still see the progress of the shipper. You are still able to scan against that shipper. So here I can see in AIM Mobility shipping, shipper number 70 with the one piece to scan. I can come in and I can absolutely scan just like I always did my serial label to that shipper, and I see it goes green and complete, just like it always did. At this point, I can update the ship order, or I don't have to update the ship order. And at this point, I can also set up an alert that a line item of a shipper requiring DOCK audit is scanned complete. Because the DOCK audit is required, if I come to the DOCK Audit app at this point, I I will see the dock audit required for that line item. I can do the dock audit anytime from scanning complete, and it has to be done before the shipper update is complete. I am still able in the shipping app to check for exceptions. I am still able in the shipping app to update the ship order even though a dock audit is pending. You will now see my shipper is fully ready from a ship order standpoint, but the dock audit has not been completed, which means I cannot do a shipper update on shipper 70 at this point because the dock audit has not been complete. If I try to do a shipper update on this shipper, I will get an error message that the shipper is on hold for dock audit. To perform the dock audit, go into the Dock Audit app, find the item number that needs the dock audit, and a simple click on the line item which needs the dock audit will complete the dock audit. It's very important to note that once a dock audit is complete on a line item of a shipper, you cannot undo that action. The only way to, again, require a dock audit would be to delete the ship order and recreate a ship order, which again would recreate the need for a dock audit. So now if we come into shipping with the dock audit complete, we will be able to update the shipper. Last piece to know, in orders, if I want to turn dock audit off for a collection of parts and I don't want to have to find them one by one, in my orders under special processes, I have a dock audit management utility called deactivate dock audit. This utility lists all item numbers, all orders, all blankets which have dock audit turned on, and I can mass change them to dock audit off or deselected, so deactivating them. If I hit the process button, it'll complete that and again turn off the dock audit on all those blankets.